Hello, hello. Greetings from Esslingen. So this used to be an old bridge, and now these buildings are just above, on it, on top of it. And I think the river used to be much bigger. So the whole of this area used to be, I think, a river. As you see here on the right, that's all used to be a bridge. And these little buildings on top. Some of them serve as the shops. That's the main street, all the restaurants. This one is a little chapel. And all of that is on the bridge, on top of the bridge. Looking spooky. Look at that door. And now that's what is remaining from that river. So this is Esslingen, which is it's not too far away from Stuttgart, from central Stuttgart. I came by train, by the S-Bahn, and it used to be an independent town, and it was established even long before Stuttgart itself. So this Esslingen, it was established in 777 after the Christ. Pretty long time ago. So this is the little chapel on the bridge. You see that door? Pretty interesting. I'd like to open it. Look at that detail, that stone. So that's how the chapel looks inside. These are the shops on top of the bridge. That's fascinating. Now it's just like a high street. And these buildings just look beautiful. Look at that. Now we're heading towards the old town, the central part of Esslingen. I really enjoy all the details on the buildings. As you see, very beautiful square. So this building was city council at some point. Very beautiful. It's just a shame you can see all these modern windows, big windows, and all inside it's modern. Just ruined it.
Sometimes it's based on the windows, so we look outside the basement.
This house used to be, I think, a council house, city council house, the old one. As I understand, there were a few different ones. Obviously, it was a long time since it was established, Esslingen. So definitely they had quite a few government buildings. Absolutely stunning. And there you can see the new one. That's the newest addition to government buildings. As you can see in the fountain, regular bits and pieces, money, some rubbish. I've seen half of kebab, regular stuff, usual stuff, fountain. We have to throw something in there. It brings good luck. Everywhere half-timbered houses. I mean, don't get me wrong, they look amazing, but I just have a little feeling they might collapse any moment. But beautiful nevertheless. Look at that. All these ornaments, paintings. I mean, the color choice was not the most interesting, but apart from that, it looks quite good to me. Very interesting. I'm not sure if you can read the sign, but it's written Gasthaus Ratskeller. That's nothing to do with rats, I suppose. Keller means basement, but I don't know about rats. Look at that. Look at that protrusion. Sticks out like at least a meter into the street. So this is how they saved, not saved space, but gained more space. I mean, they have like 3 floors in the loft. Wouldn't think that is possible, but it was a long time ago. It's, to be honest, a bit strange because it's in Stuttgart. We have few buildings like that, but like this is so many, you know, it's so well preserved. I think they didn't get much damage during the World War. Stuttgart, for example, it was demolished, most of it, like 50% or something. Look at this Volkswagen Transporter. Really fits in here in the context. That's looking good. Look at these streets. Wow, really amazing. looks a bit used, but the lock looks new. Look at this door. That looks a bit interesting. That's a door, yeah. Look at that size difference. I don't know who was supposed to go in there. That must be like 3.5 meters. Some big fella. I just love this. That looks like an old drink from like some 17th century or something. Well preserved. The color looks good. All of these streets look so amazing. The deeper I go, the more interesting it gets. Look at that. Haus zum Einhorn. What's going on here? It's only these single horn horses. Look at that door. Like, it looks that it can take some beating, these doors. Wow. This is insane. I didn't even see that spot before. Wow. Just look at that. Wow, this is insane building. It looks like it's only these like wooden pillars, columns are holding it together. That doesn't look very safe. And these wooden pieces are old as well. I'm just amazed. So cool. Okay. So majority of these half-timbered houses date back 13th century, or were built between 13th and 16th centuries. Really old stuff. Look at this dark alleyway. I can smell piss. Seems right. That's what people do in these alleyways. Look at that. At the top, almost touching each other, these buildings. So as you see here, 1606. Obviously that was definitely refurbished. But still, at least that little sign is half original. Uh-oh, time to get a coffee. It's me here again. Just had some coffee. Now we can explore a little bit more. bits and bobs in the fountain, usual stuff. Not sure where to go, but I'll just try here, whatever. Let's go. 100 steps. 23, 29. Some people above. 31. 35 steps. Okay, another 200 then. Didn't know that. $46.
Wir gehen insgesamt 4-mal runter und 4-mal hoch. Kurz und gut, aber das Arbeit
Was habt ihr oben gefunden? Ja, statt ein Bändchen.
86 steps so far. No, it's not that hard. I'm pretending. It is. It's actually hard. That's the view. So Esslingen is famous for the wine. All these vineyards. And now I'm going into the fortification. Fence and towers. It's not really a castle, it's just fortifications. Back in the day it was a mad place. They used to fight each other like very often. 96 steps. It's not narrow at all. Whew. Look at that. Oh my days. Whew. Nice little staircase. Another 300 to go. I did 111 so far. 120. More. I can see the light end of the tunnel. Danger is around the corner. I can see loud children screaming. Oh, finally. It's a beautiful view. You can see the towers of the church, the Rathaus Council, and loads of vineyards everywhere. Let me just quickly wave people. Hi. finally cleared the queue. I like this bad boy. That's the yard. Nothing really much to see there. There's a restaurant and just plain grass. And there's a bit of a tower in the corner which is being refurbished. As you see, you can see scaffold on it. Nothing to see here. But it's not bad, to be honest. I like this thing here. It looks like a toilet. It used to be a toilet. Let's try this narrow opening. This is part of the fortifications of the wall, which was apparently around the whole town. And this is the inside of the so-called castle. That's the backyard. And here's the restaurant. And it's called the Castle's Ham. It's all about the pork. They love pork. That's where the restaurant is. This is one of the towers. And you see over there, that's the wall where I was sticking out my camera. I think they should just take off that scaffold thing and just let that tower collapse and just like let it be, you know. That's the tower. It's real power. Look at that tree. It's like 1/4 left. Very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing. But tidy. And there's a tower with a scaffold. Scaffold tower. Wow, just let it be, you know, let it collapse. Natural cause of death. And now we are in a wine yard. Yeah, you can see the grapes just behind the fence. Now I cannot try it, I cannot taste it. And now we have a long way downhill. The saddest way of the trip. Going downhill, going home. Now we see again the beautiful scenery of the town, the old town. I'll show you backwards. That's the tower. That's the fence where I was. This is it. So I was doing a bit of research about the history of Esslingen, but it's quite complicated. So I'll drop a link in the description of the video so you can read it if you are interested. But it's a very old town. first writings, first mentioning was in 777 after the Christ, so a very long time ago. I'll leave a link. As you see here, 1528. And here it's written Zeitung, which means newspaper. They like these tubes for the newspapers. The only thing is that when it's rainy, the newspaper gets wet. Not a surprise. So here you can see is where the new comes together with the old, yeah, connects with the old. Basically ruined the whole view. Could be much more beautiful. And now there's like in the middle massive road. I'm not a big fan of that. This little street looks lovely. This is absolutely beautiful. That's like a restaurant. All of these houses are very beautiful. Look at that little window. That must be for the princess. Not to get wet with rain. And we have all of that shit in the middle, ruining everything. And it's here for a long time now. I've seen it before. That's the church with 2 towers. Quite nice, a bit dark inside. Not gonna go in today. That's a beautiful little spot here. You can see these canals from Neckar River. You can see that water level is very close to the building level. Imagine your room is there. Every morning you're stressed out. You see your slippers are wet. That's a beautiful restaurant right there. The whole building is in an island. Called Fuji Supper. Japan feat Vietnam. That's a bit funny. Alte Zimmerei. It's written at the top, which according to my German language knowledge means old rooms. Look at that view. So you see the church with two towers, smoke coming out, and that's the canal. That's very beautiful, lovely. Beautiful flowers, I don't know the name for them. That's how it looks. So you can see canals. Anyway, I think I'll end the vlog here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Quite a nice place to visit. It's called Esslingen. Easy accessible from Stuttgart. If you liked the video, just consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll make more of them. Bye for now. Oops, I almost missed that one. So this is, I think, the old bridge. I assume it's at least like 800 years or something. And you can see these pigeons on the wall of that road on the bank side or river side. They're all glued to that wall. Somehow they just chill there. Yeah, nice. That's another little angle. Here you have it. So if you enjoyed it, just consider subscribing to the channel, and hopefully I'll make more videos like that. Bye for now.